You guys are going to love our next guest. Okay, it's called Journey in Search of Justice, and it's a new video education program to teach young people in honor of Black History Month. And our next guest is the executive director of the Asante Art Institute, who put it all together. This is the woman we need to hear from. Welcome to the show, Keisha Dixon.
Thank you so much.
I've been looking forward to talking to you all morning.
Wonderful.
Ever since I saw the clips of this play, of this video, it's so intriguing. How did this opportunity come about for you?
The opportunity came about because we have a partnership with Conner Prairie. We're about 6 years in partnership with Conner Prairie. So it's part of the Giving Voice African Americans Presence in Indiana History initiative. Asante Children's Theater takes our academy program to Conner Prairie, and we have a summer intensive program that runs about 4 or 5, sometimes 6 weeks.
Okay.
So Journey started out as their project, and they then did their research and worked with Miss Asante. This is her brainchild. Worked with Miss Asante and developed the script, and then produced it outside, outdoors. It was produced to be outdoors, on grounds, and come up with stories like what has happened on this space, in this space, these grounds in Indiana. And Journey in Search of Justice was birthed from that. And the young actors also helped to write the script under the guidance of Deborah Asante, who's the founding artistic director.
Oh, wow. Well, what I love is that the performers are the students.
Yes.
And so you're telling me they also had a role in writing the script themselves?
They wrote scene 3, that's the hip opera part, and it's really intriguing and informative. This whole experience for everyone was enlightening and educational because it did add some depth to understanding the history and Black presence here in America. Letting them know that our history doesn't start as enslaved Africans. Our history started thousands of years ago on the continent.
That's right. And when did this, how was this made quickly? When did this opportunity start?
Well, it started the last week of June. We auditioned, and then
girl.
Right.
She's like, yeah, that's right.
Right, get perspective. We started the last week of June, and we commuted the kids to Conner Prairie about 3 days a week, and then they would virtual learn 2 days a week. But this was just every day that they were working on this project, and they did. They have grown so much.
Aww.
Whenever they work on historic pieces, which that's at the basis of our work, and they learn about their history, it is just empowering and enlightening for them. And they now are educated enough that when they hear historical commentary, they can listen with a discerning ear.
Ooh,
they
discerning, I like that.
They know what type of questions to ask. They know what's missing. Some of their feedback after the show is over and they talk to the audience, they will say that we've learned more history working on this project than we have in school, and they might be sophomores or juniors in school.
Wow, that's so inspiring, and what a powerful message. I know people are wondering, how can we access this film? Where can we see it?
Oh my goodness. The film is accessible via link throughout the month of February. If you would write to info@Asante Children's Theater, we'll be more than happy to send you the links. You will also be able to get a teacher's guide that was developed by Dr. Kasimbe. Lasana Kasimbe at IUPUI School of Ed and Africana Studies. He's a assistant professor there, and he developed the most incredible, compelling teacher's guide that really gives context.
Oh, well, what a really comprehensive program. And so many of us are doing school at home, homeschooling, or doing some virtual or whatever, so we can access that no matter what.
You would be able to access it during the month of February.
Okay, listen to that, you guys. She said for the month of February.
That's
so you
right.
gotta act now. So we can go to that website there on the screen, right? Asante Children's Theater.
Exactly. So don't sleep on this.
Don't skip on it. If there's anything you skip, don't skip on this. You had some amazing partners to make this project possible.
Yes,
what an honor.
Yes, Conner Prairie initially, and then WFYI, Witherspoon Presbyterian Church, because we performed there in this past September, and now McDonald's operators of Greater Indiana and Southwest Michigan have come on board to make this digitized version of Journey in Search of Justice and the teacher's guide available
Okay.
the entire month of February.
One quick question. What if the students are watching you saying, I want to work with and for that lady, or the parents that are saying, I want to send my children to her to let her teach them? Where can they get more from you?
info@asantechildrenstheater.org. That is the best way, is to email info@asantechildrenstheater.org.
Okay, Keisha, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
This
you for
lady just
having
made
us.
my day. I
Wow.
appreciate that. I can't wait to see this and learn those powerful messages. Amber, over to
Oh,
you.
me too.
Isn't that
Such
great?
passion, right? Especially in young kids. I love seeing it. And then, of course, Kids at Heart, we get to watch as well. Good stuff, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, 10:37 this Thursday morning. Time to check in with Mr. Randy Allis. Randy, did you have a theater bone in your body? Were you a theater guy?
I have a hot dog bone in my body, I think. A goober bone. How's that sound?
Yeah. Hey, somebody told me you're a big hot dog fan. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. I love hot dogs. I had hot dogs, was it yesterday, I think? I bring them in too.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, I eat my lunch. What time do you eat? About 7:30 in the morning. I eat lunch. And then
Right, because your schedule is so different.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
What do you eat on your hot dog, real quick? I know we got to get to
Ketchup.
weather, but
I love
just
ketchup.
ketchup.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
it.
onions too. Maybe some pickles sometimes.
Okay.
So, but mainly ketchup.
Switch it up.
Even with steak, I'll have ketchup with my steak. I know my wife's the same way. So, yeah, unless it's a really good steak, then I won't have any ketchup.
Then we don't need the ketchup.
Yeah, so, all right, let's show you this. We're going to move on. This is a live picture up there, Morris Reservoir. Cloud cover is going to thicken up quickly here. It's doing that right now. Temperature 31 downtown right now. Cloudy, overcast, 31 degrees. The winds are picking up. We do have a southeast wind, 13 miles an hour, and that's producing a feels-like temperature at 21 degrees. 30 Kokomo, 23 Fort Wayne, 34 Chicago, 36 that comes in from Evansville. So noontime, rain not far away, 35 degrees. 2 o'clock, light rain, 37. By 4 o'clock, probably some rain out there. 4 o'clock temperature, not bad. Windy, though, at 38. Now, here's Storm Tracker radar, and we've been watching out for this batch of rain back out across Illinois, just west of Evansville. Just some light to occasionally moderate rain. Springfield, Illinois, St. Louis. Earlier, a few thunder showers into parts of southern Missouri, and this is moving quickly northeastbound. So head through the morning hours. By noontime, there's a precip just west of Marion County. Occasional light rain. That will continue this afternoon. Areas from Indy northward may have some sleet or snow mixed in, perhaps some accumulating snow up around South Bend and into the Chicagoland area. On Saturday, here comes the Arctic front. That's going to generate a band of snow showers late Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and then Arctic air is going to come down behind it for the latter part of the weekend and next week. Saturday afternoon snow showers, 23. Could be maybe a couple of inches of snow Saturday night. Flurries on Sunday, 15 degrees. Your Chapman Heating, Cooling, Plumbing 8-day forecast. If you like wintertime, you'll love this one. Snow showers return late Monday and Monday night. Temperatures, we're going to bump it up a little bit. Single-digit reading Sunday, Monday. Wind chills below zero. And the bottom line here, Mackenzie, is going to be cold right on through a good part of next week.
Ooh, I will be bundling up, that is for sure.
Yeah, me
Randy,
too.
thank you so much. I appreciate you as always. Well, hey, February is the month of love, but this year it's time to give some of that to yourself as well. National lifestyle expert Davey Sutton is here to share with us some ideas on how to put all that love back to yourself. Check it out.
National lifestyle expert Davey Sutton joins us now. She's shining and gorgeous and always full of life. Great to see you, girl.
Nice to see you too.
Okay, I love this concept. So we're talking about February. It is the month of love, but really we're taking that and we're going to turn it inward to ourselves.
That's absolutely right. And, you know, one of the things I think about is like we do grand gestures when we really want to show some self-love. Well, let's do that for ourselves. And the first idea is that we've been home for a while and not being able to do all the things we love. And a good way to kind of treat yourself is to get yourself a subscription box. And a subscription box is like a mystery box, a gift to yourself. And one good idea is like FabFitFun. I love FabFitFun because it gives you full-size products from beauty, fashion, home. And it's like once a quarter, you can curate the box yourself, of course, but I like to use it as a mystery box. And if you wanted to try it for yourself, the first box, you can have $10 off if you use the code Daily Affair.
Daily Affair, noted. And it's kind of funny because it's like one of those things, you know it's coming, but then it still comes and it's like a surprise from you to you, right?
Yes, it's a gift to yourself.
I love it. Okay, what are some other ways that we can really show ourselves some self-love? Because it's not selfish. People don't realize that. It's like in order to give it out to everybody else, you got to be filled up, correct?
Self-care is not selfish. It's actually the way to like build yourself up so that you can face the world. And a simple way for self-care is skincare. And dermatologists actually approve this idea and endorse it. And it doesn't have to be expensive and it's so simple to do. For example, this Olay Regenerist Ultra ultra rich moisturizer has a special blend of shea butter, and I've been using it all winter. We're still in the throes of winter. I just put it all in the morning, but my favorite part is that it's super affordable. You get this luxury product for just under $30 at your local retailer or Olay.com.
It's so good. You're glowing. Whatever you're doing, I'm buying it. I'm in. I'm in. What are some other fun ideas that you have?
So, the last idea I have for this is that maybe we should just do nothing. How many times are we just like, our minds are, filling up with all the things we do? Even when we lay in bed, we're just scrolling through our to-do list or even scrolling on our phones. So one resource I've been using is the Calm app. I've been taking advantage of it all these times, like the past couple of months, and I really enjoy the soundscapes at night. My favorite one is the ocean one, and I play it all night long. But they have meditations, they have sleep stories, and I think that's also a good resource to help you do nothing.
Have you ever heard the expression, I did nothing and it was everything I ever dreamed of, right? We never stop,
Sometimes it's hard.
Go.
Sometimes it's hard for us to just unwind.
That's right. And I love the Calm app as well. I'm a huge fan. And it's really interesting when I interview elderly folks and looking back on their lives, and I ask them for advice, like maybe they're in their 90s, and they always tell me the number one thing they say, I would have slowed down. I was always rushing through my life. Be more present, put everything down and just slow down. And so that's what I'm focusing on. These are fantastic ideas to do just that.
Oh, I think it's hard for me even to, but that's a good way to rephrase it. I think any little tip that we have to just like remind us that work isn't everything. Like what I thought of the other day, I just was driving and I was like, I've been working so much, but if I die today, what would they say? She worked.
Right. It's a perfect example. Absolutely. It's all about that balance. And what is next for you, Davey? What do you have on your docket? What can we follow you in your next venture?
Yeah, you can follow everything I'm doing and my adventures on my social media. I'm at Davey Sutton on all across all platforms. I've really been getting into TikTok. So.
Yes, you are the best. You're just so joyous, and your energy is just, it lights everything up. So thank you so much for taking the time. And we're going to practice that self-love in February, and we will see you soon, hopefully again shortly.
Thank you for having me.
Davey is my girl. She rocks. You can follow her again on social media at Davey Sutton for more great tips. All right, Amber, over to you.
All right, Mackenzie, thank you. Okay, so A is for apples today. And when we come back, Lori is in, aka the Produce Mom. She's going to show us how we can use them for Valentine's Day. 2 great snack ideas. I see potatoes, I see fish, salmon, and I see...
This is the sheet pan meal that didn't make it.
That's right, and I see desserts.
You guys are going to love it. It's literally $5 a serving.
$5.
It's very elegant,
serving.
complete meal. Yes.
More with her right after this.